Mo kí gbogbo wa lọ́kùnrin, lóbìnrin, lọ́mọdé, lágbàlagbà. Ẹ káàárọ̀, ẹ káàsán, ẹ káalẹ́ níbikíbi tí a bá ti jọ ń gbọ́ra wa. A tún ti dé gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìṣe wa. Ṣé mọ̀ pé a máa ń sọ wípé gbogbo ohun tó bá ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà, ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, a ó máa mú wá sí etí ìgbọ́ yín. Ǹjẹ́ kí la mú wá lénìí? Ó ní fídíò kan tí mo fẹ́ play fún wa. Ká dìjọ gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ tí arákùnrin yẹn sọ. Ṣé ẹ rí fídíò yìí dàbí message fún bàbá wa Bola Ahmed Tinubu nípa ìgbésẹ̀ tí wọ́n fẹ́ gbé láti kó àwọn ọmọ ogun lọ sí ìlú Niger Republic. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, ewu tó wà ńbẹ̀ ẹ máa gbọ́ nínú fídíò yìí. Because tá a bá ní ká wò ó, àwọn ará Niger Republic ṣèbí dúdú ni wọ́n, Áfríkà ni wọ́n. Àwa tá a jẹ́ ará Nàìjíríà ṣèbí dúdú ni wá, Áfríkà kan náà ni wá. Nígbà tí àwọn ará Nàìjíríà bá wá kó àwọn ọmọ ogun lọ sí ilẹ̀ Niger, tá a bá wá dojú ìbọn kọra wa, tá a jọ wá ń para wa, àwọn funfun slave master wọ́n wá máa lò wá fúnra wa láti jẹ́ ká máa para wa. Òun la ṣe ń rawọ́ ẹ̀bẹ̀ sí bàbá wa Bola Ahmed Tinubu kí wọ́n ro ìgbésẹ̀ yẹn dáadáa kí wọ́n tó gbé, nítorí wípé tán bá gbé ìgbésẹ̀ yẹn wípé wọ́n fẹ́ kó àwọn sọ́jà ní Nàìjíríà lọ sí ilẹ̀ àwọn Niger Republic, ewu tó wà ńbẹ̀ kì í ṣe kékeré. Ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ gbọ́ fídíò yẹn. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ̀yin ìyá mi, ẹ̀yin bàbá mi, ẹ má gbàgbé láti bá wa pín ètò yìí. Ó yá, ẹ jẹ́ a jọ gbọ́ fídíò yẹn. Ẹ ṣé gan-an.
Niger, and they really want to restore Bazoum into power, the coward leader into power in Niger. Why don't they send their own soldiers? Why? But they are pushing Bola Tinubu to push ECOWAS. Who are those soldiers in ECOWAS? Do we have Western militaries in ECOWAS? No, we have our own African brothers in ECOWAS, who they are using them to go against their fellow brothers, so that brother will be killing brother, brother will be fighting against brother, brother will hate brother at the end of the day, brother will become an enemy to brother at the end of the day. This is what they have been always doing to Africa, but this time around they will not succeed. Many Arab countries have realized this in Africa. What if the West have finished eating and stealing from the black African countries? Where are they going to face? The Arab countries in Africa. They are going to face them. So it's better, Arab countries now realize this, that it's better we join our brothers and finish these enemies who are stealing from Africa. Because if they finish stealing from these black people, they will come to us to steal from us. So it's better we deal with them. We join our brothers and deal with these enemies. That's why Algeria joined and give supporting hand to Niger. We have Turkey president also, who was very angry on Sweden. That Sweden was the one burning Qurans randomly. Even last week, there was a man in Sweden who burned Quran again. Turkey was so angry about this. Turkey also realized that a leader in Africa who accepts whatever Western people say, they call you a good leader. While you are destroying your own fellow brothers, they call you a good leader. While you are making your own fellow brothers to suffer, they call you a good leader. Why do European Union fight the freedom of terrorists in Africa? European Union says the terrorists between Mali and Niger, they have human rights. So if Mali fight against them, Mali is going against the human right of the terrorists between Mali and Niger. That was the response from European Union. Why is European Union fighting the human right for the terrorists between Mali and Niger who are killing innocent citizens, but they couldn't fight the human right for Africans who are even living in Europe? Now you are fighting for the freedom, the human right for terrorists who are living in Africa, terrorizing them. Those terrorist groups were created by them, so they have to do by all means protect those terrorist groups, not to be destroyed. Why don't they send ECOWAS to Mali to bring out Assimi Goïta? Because they have already stolen what they have to steal from Mali, and they finish Mali. So they are not worried, even if Mali get themselves. Burkina did. They are not worried. They didn't send ECOWAS because they don't have anything to steal in Burkina. Guinea did. They are not worried because they don't have anything to steal from Guinea. Now when Niger did, and when they were in the center of stealing uranium, happy that, okay, now we have a place to survive. Since Russia abandoned us, refused to give us gas, refused to give us anything, now we get a place in Africa called Niger where we get uranium, where we get oil. America also was there. NATO was there, stealing uranium, surviving with it. They are happy. And all of a sudden, it was cut off by Abdurrahman, the military general, when he made a coup and deported all of them. The embassies, the citizens, deport all of them. This hurt them so much. Because that Niger was the only dependent place that they are depending on. They don't have any place to depend on without Niger. That's why they people don't understand one thing here. They can make a big war. They can cause a big war between Africans because of Niger. Because they know what they get from Niger. They are not fighting because they want us to restore peace in Niger. They are fighting because of the uranium they get from Niger. Of course, Nigeria is a giant of Africa. Nigerian soldiers have been doing a great job. But look, you the Nigerian soldiers, if I will advise you peoples, how many Nigerian soldiers loses their soul fighting against only ordinary terrorists, ordinary kidnappers? Kill you in the bush because you don't have a good weapon. Your government refused to give you a good weapon because your government know that the terrorist group you are fighting against, that those terrorist groups were created by the West. And the government of Nigeria refused to give you, the Nigerian soldiers, a good weapon to fight against those kidnappers and terrorists. Ordinary kidnappers kill you people in the bush. Nigerian soldiers, think about it, and you want to go and fight a full soldiers that is having a support from Mali, from Burkina, from Algeria, from Turkey, from even Russia. You want to go and fight against that country. Ordinary kidnappers, maybe five men fight against Nigerian soldiers will go to bush and have a conflict with five peoples who are kidnappers, and kidnappers will make you tired. You think like that is war? That is not a war. That is just a friendly fight. What you are facing in Nigeria in the hand of kidnappers, in the hand of Boko Haram, that is just a friendly fight. It's not a war. Come on, people who experience war, when they tell you war, you will understand what is war. That's why I tell you the AK-47 you hold in Nigeria, the AK-47 you are holding, you are proud of it that I have a gun, I'm a military. That AK-47, if you go to Niger, that AK-47 will become a toy gun in your hand because you will feel like there's no bullet coming out from it. Due to the dangerousness of the war that you will receive in Niger. You will feel like the AK-47 you are holding is no more removing out bullet. When you pull the trigger, you will feel like no bullet is going. When people are trying pull, boom, boom, you are there, ta. You will feel guilty by yourself. Go there. If you don't believe what I'm saying. So this is my advice to you, the Nigerians militaries, that you don't even have the capability to fight against kidnappers, ordinary kidnappers in Nigeria. You couldn't fight against them because they have more weapons. Even ordinary kidnappers who go and borrow weapons, they have more dangerous weapons than Nigerian soldiers. You couldn't fight over them. You couldn't control the kidnapping situation in Nigeria. Bola Tinubu, this is a big shame on you. If EU want to help you, or the Western peoples want to help Nigeria, let them help you to fight against the terrorist group that they have created in Nigeria. If America and EU really want to help you, Bola Tinubu, let them give your soldiers a weapon to fight against those terrorists and kidnappers in Nigeria. Let Nigeria have freedom and let them help you to install and restore full energy of light to Nigerian peoples. Because Nigerian people are living in darkness. And you say you cut light to Niger. Nigeria cut their current that they give to Niger. You give Niger an empty cable that you go and cut. If you cannot supply your own people with light, your own people are living in darkness, how can you supply Niger a light? When Nigeria don't even have enough light, Nigerians are crying, NEPA is not there, and every day they are paying bills every month. You are not even capable to give your people a light. You say you are giving another people light. Can you remove your eyes when you don't have eyes to see? Can you tell me that you give eyes to somebody when you don't have eyes to see? You are already living in darkness. You are telling me that I give my light to somebody when you don't have light. You go and cut it. Empty cable, you cut it there. That's why you think Niger will be worried about that. Niger is not worried when you cut empty cable. Because they are paying bills to Nigeria. That Nigeria give them light. While the government is not giving them light. It just give them empty cables. When you cut it, you will see something in Niger that is bigger than Nigerian light. So Bola Tinubu, feel ashamed of yourself. Nigeria, if you are a soldier in Nigeria, take your AK-47, you know it. Pack it, put gun, put bullet, go and protect your own family at home. Because your own family is not safe. You are there going to fight for European freedom, for Europeans to have freedom to steal in Niger. When your family will be kidnapped, you will not have a weapon to fight against the kidnappers. Think about it. How many families have been kidnapped in Nigeria? How many families have been murdered in the hand of kidnappers? When you, the Nigerian military, couldn't even have a good weapon to fight against them. How many fake militaries do we have in Nigeria? Militaries couldn't even control their own stable, their own stations. I will tell you this, if they make you to go and kill yourself in Niger, tomorrow, you will die today, tomorrow your family will be kidnapped in Nigeria. Who will protect them for you? Because kidnapping in Nigeria will never stop. I have said it before, Nigeria is the giant of Africa and they never want to see Nigeria having a peace. And the only thing they will do is to make Nigerians to fight against each and every African country that want to liberate themselves. They use Nigeria as a weapon. So the government is there. The government is not having sense. They are using the Nigerian government to use the Nigerian militaries as a weapon to fight against all African countries that want to liberate themselves, so that there will become a war. All these African countries will go against Nigeria. And if that happens, then Nigeria will never get itself. Because they know if Nigeria liberates today, all Africa will be liberated. Nigeria, if you are a soldier in Nigeria, take your AK-47, you know it. Pack it, put gun, put bullet, go and protect your own family at home. Because your own family is not safe. You are there going to fight for European freedom, for Europeans to have freedom to steal in Niger. When your family will be kidnapped, you will not have a weapon to fight against the kidnappers. Think about it.